Hey, what's up guys, Bearcat here, doing another exciting episode of Bearcat Reviews, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Lynx figure. And I gotta say guys, this is an amazing figure. I'm very excited to show you guys this figure because I got Lynx to go with Jetfire in it and everything, and I thought it would be a good one to show you guys. So, taking a look here, you can see the arts of Lynx on the front. On this side you get the promotional poster for the Earthrise line. On the back here, we got some product images of Lynx. And then on this side here, you can see more art from the front, and it says Commander Class figure in multiple languages. And there's not much else at the top or at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack open Lynx. So here is Lynx in his vehicle mode, and I gotta say guys, this is an amazing figure. It just looks so good, and I mean, in this mode, it looks very reminiscent to the classic Lynx toy from the original G1 shows and everything. You can see they went to great lengths to make this detailed as possible. And you can separate the space shuttle from the pad. And if you look on the bottom here, there are ports here that pull out. So if you want, you can have the space shuttle on its wheels separately. And then to show you guys real quick, you can transform this into a battle station. So to show that off real quickly, we're going to set him here. So this, you just want to bring up the arms straight. Actually, wrong arms. So you want to let these ones go back an angle so they can be counterbalance weights. And these, you bring them up straight up like so. And then you want to do the same thing for this side. You just fold this out, just bring the leg straight up. What will be the leg when you use it in auto mode, and you want to rotate these around like this. You flip these down here, and then if you want, you can flip out these little platforms here, here, and this one here, because they combine with the little mini shield guys that you can get in this. And also, if you want, you can close up his landing gear, and then you can port him in right here to make it look like he is sitting on the bay on the launch pad ready for takeoff. And if you also want, you can open this up like so. And then this part will extend here. If I can actually port that in properly. Let me try that again. There we go. You can click that right here. Connect it all. And so now you can see, if I turn on the light, actually push it back a little bit, he is now in a battle platform launch pad. So normally, I know you guys, I do size comparison search, but I figure I'd show you this battle platform beforehand, and I also, now I'm thinking about it, we'll show you his accessories because they're part of the battle platform too. So you have these two little side cannons, or cannons, and you can just port them like so onto his feet, like that. So you can see that. Now it's the true battle platform, which looks really pretty nice. But I'm always more reminiscent of doing what I see in G1, and I never saw that in G1. But it's still a really cool feature to do, to be able to turn Lynx into a little launch pad battle platform. So first, let's fold all this up and get him back into his little carrier mode, so we can do our size comparisons of his vehicle mode. Put that down, round, tab, put that up, close that up. There we go. And as for the shuttle, you can connect it. You want to connect this piece onto this little hook here. And once you do that, you can just slide it on. And it's not very subtle. It's not a very sturdy connection. If I pick up on the shuttle, it will just disconnect. So that's just a warning for you guys. As you can see, though, he's a really big figure. His space shuttle mode is 11, just under 11 inches tall, long, I mean, and the carrier is 9 inches. So, also as part of his accessories, almost forgot to show you guys, he does come with all these thruster effects. I promise once I show you these, then I'll get into size comparisons. But as you can see with thruster effects, you can just plug them in like so under the ports here to make it look like the shuttle's flying. And he comes with those three there. Or if you want, you can also include, he has all these pieces, which all disconnect here. So there's total of 7 pieces, 3 thruster pieces, and then 3 other blasting effect pieces. And they all can connect together, just like the other ones have in the past, like with Jetfire. But anyways, guys, so now that he's all scaled out, we're going to do some size comparisons. So here he is next to our last figure review, which was the Earthrise Leader Class Astro Train in his space shuttle mode. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Siege Jetfire figure. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Studio Series Grimlock figure. So you can see how they scale together. And then for your basic 6-inch scale comparison, here he is with Star Wars The Clone Wars Captain Rex, Toy Fair Deluxe Snake Eyes, and the McFarlane Destiny 2 Cade 6. So you can see how they all scale together. So now we get into the transformation for this guy, and he does have some alternate modes for him. So I can maneuver around my camera here. There we go. So for transformation, I'll show you the 2 alternate modes, then the combined mode, which is more his robot mode. So the first mode, what you want to do is you want to take what down here will become the wings, and you flip these out. You pull them out like so. Then you'll unhook this from here by folding it upwards. Then you see these ratchet and folding joints. You want to ratchet it up like this and fold it down. It makes the wing. You do the same with the other side. And then you come down here to what will be the feet. You can fold out his toes, fold these down. Get them in the angle you want. Same with this side. And then his feet are formed. Now you want to come out here to the back, grab onto the thrusters here, pull them open, grab it to the fin, unfold it, and it becomes the tail. And you can close this back up and articulate these as to whatever position you want. And for the last part here, you want to grab the front of the shuttle, pull it forward until it snaps into place, and then you can angle it up and down, and you can grab here and open it, and then that's the bird mode, the sky part of Skylynx. It was what most would say. So you have him standing there. As you can see, he is really long neck and tall. So much so that I have to raise my camera and angle downward if I want him in frame. There we go. And so the next part is the Lynx part. So what you want to do is you want to take the bow platform station here. You want to take this and unpeg this here. Rotate these down and fold down his feet. And you want to do that for all 4 of these legs, because they all do it. And it's like you're mostly done once you get to this. So then you grab these and flip these out and become his tails. And the last part, you just want to come up here, grab these blaster thruster parts, fold down, rotate out the head, push that back up to lock it into place, and then pop open his mouth here like that. And there you have the Lynx and Dino Bird modes. So you can see that. And just to show you how those two scale with other figures, we'll bring in Grimlock again. So here they are next to the Studio Series Grimlock figure. And so, as you can see, they all scale together pretty well. Although I think it's kind of funny because I remember in the show Grimlock being a lot smaller compared to Sky Lynx. But it's still funny and works. So, but now you want for their combined mode, which is the one you see more often. All you do for that is you take the Lynx mode here, you close up his mouth, basically fold away his head, like it was before. There we go. And then you take Dino Bird, and then you just fold up his legs, like you're going to put him in his shuttle mode. Like that. And then you just attach this to here, like you would for the shuttle. And now you have Sky Lynx in his robot mode. And as you can see, he's a pretty big figure. I've like got my camera pulled back and angled up now all the way and down so you can fit him in the frame. And so you can see he's really big. But as far as articulation for this figure, you can flap him around at the wings, and these will be both the same for both modes. The only difference is the neck's not as long on the Lynx mode, but they both angle around and swing around the same. So for the Lynx mode, it's a little different, the head, but you can still do this kind of motion with the head. And like I said, this isn't a sturdy connection, but so you can do that. You can bend them all the way back like that, or down. So you can look up and down really far. He has mouth articulation on both, so they open up. But this is, I think, as far as the mouth opens on him. And there's a cannon inside each of their mouths. Wings can flap. And then for the legs, you have the rotation here, and they can move up like that and back down. And all of them bend forward like this. You can go well over 90 degrees. And then the ankles can move up, down, and all of the feet have ankle pivot. And it's the exact same on the crane legs, except instead of double jointed knees, they'll have single jointed knees, but those knees do bend over 90 degrees also. And then the tail is also articulated for this, as you can see here. That's really it for Sky Lynx's articulation. So now we'll get him all set up to do some size comparisons. So here is Sky Lynx standing in here, and he is standing at a whopping 11.5 inches tall. Probably even taller if the legs are completely straight. But it doesn't like standing very well when I have the legs completely straight. But that aside, for size comparisons, here he is next to our last figure review, the Leader Class Earthrise Astro Train figure. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Siege Jetfire figure. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Studio Series Grimlock action figure. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime figure. So you can see how they scale together. And for your basic 6-inch scale comparison, here he is next to the Deluxe Toy Fair Deluxe exclusive Snake Eyes, the Destiny 2 Cade 6, and the Star Wars The Clone Wars Captain Rex. So you can see how they all scale together. So here is Lynx in an action-like pose. And I gotta say, guys, this is an amazing figure. I highly recommend getting this guy if you are a fan of Transformers Earthrise line, or if you're a fan of the G1 series and want to get a G1 accurate modern-day Lynx, because then this is definitely what you want to get. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something you want to see reviewed, and I'll try and get a review for you guys. And that's it for this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next special episode of Bearcats Reviews.